So it's no surprise that long long time arch enemy frontwoman Alyssa Gluz White has left the band after 12 years. And looking into this, one of the names thrown around for her replacement was original vocalist Johan Liiva, who used to be in Arch Enemy and recorded slash sung on the first three albums. And straight up, he said he's not going to be rejoining Arch Enemy anytime soon. And in my own way, I thought to myself that, you know what, it's probably for the best, because he was in Arch Enemy in the 90s. Arch Enemy kind of slightly changed their sound slightly after that. And this isn't to take away anything from Angela or Alyssa. They're both great vocalists. Not taking anything away from that. But if you was to ask me what my favourite time in Arch Enemy was probably the period with Johan Liiva. Those first three albums, Burning Bridges, Black Earth, Stigmata, are just untouchable for me. Even though I got into Arch Enemy when Angela joined the band, and my entry point was Doomsday Machine. And this was back when I was first getting into metal. Like hearing songs of Doomsday Machine and then Wages of Sin, they were just so mind blowing. But listening to early Arch Enemy just took it to a whole new level. Like when I thought Arch Enemy, I didn't even realize that they had albums released in the 90s. I didn't even realize that they had a male vocalist. It was just like whenever I listen to, again, not taking anything away from modern or slash recent Arch Enemy, but whenever I listen to the early albums, it's like it's the same excitement. The same excitement hits me that I experienced when I was a teenager. But speaking on recent Arch Enemy, the sound changed again slightly, and this was an interesting take because this time round, clean vocals were added. And again, I'm all for adding new things here and there, as well as going along with the heaviness of metal. I wasn't against clean vocals being used in Arch Enemy. But to Alyssa, all the best going forward. And I was going to add, as a Arch Enemy fan, I'm happy that I got to experience Arch Enemy live with seeing both Angela and Alyssa. I wasn't quite lucky enough to see Johan with Arch Enemy because that I wasn't of age, and I discovered it early Arch Enemy way too late. But do we need to try and recreate the past? In this regard, no. Just like the magic of Queensryche's Operation Mindcrime doesn't need to be recreated. Just like the intensity of Beneath the Remains and Arise doesn't need to be recreated. Even though the Cavalera brothers did re-release slash re-record Bestial Devastation and Morbid Visions, which I was a huge fan of, both the original and the re-recordings. So this is just my take. You may disagree, but I think in this case sometimes we just need to let the past just be the past. But as always, I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this. Who do you think Arch Enemy's new vocalist will be? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.